Okay, so Tony Ban has before you a report seeking permission for some reallocation of unspent capital funds. An issue has come up at our 920 Old Durham Road property in which there needs to be some work on retaining wall. And so he's asking to move some of those unspent capital funds to deal with this issue. Extra water seems to be an ongoing concern at 920 Old Durham Road throughout the year. So unfortunately, we're in a position again that we need to deal with this retaining wall.
You're moving that recommendation by Milt, seconded by David. I think I recall we had issues over there a few years ago. And we spent several thousands of dollars then.
Yes, so it's built at the side of a hill,
Yes.
which makes it difficult to begin with. In this case, this retaining wall was a design choice, and it sits in front of the common area. And so, unfortunately, I don't have all the detail around it, but this is additional to what was done regarding the basement work that had been previously taken care of at that time. But there's a lot of water that lays in that property that's being managed.
Milt, you had something?
I was just going to ask that question. So it's not the retaining wall we worked on in the past. This is an extension.
That one was in Mildmay, I do believe. Milt? Was it?
The retaining wall that you're thinking... Sorry, through you, Warden. The retaining wall that you're thinking of was in Mildmay.
With that one too, but we did work on this one too. On 920, there was work on 920 as well, for water issues.
Yes, several years ago, and it dealt with a lot of the drainage around the foundations and the basements, but not the retaining wall at that time.
And again, we inherited for the new councillors this from the province, this facility. Just for policy, I know we had the report earlier about the transfer funds with regards to taking it into the next year, carry forward. Just a comment.
Through you, Mr. Chair, this will be separate because of it being under the Housing Corporation.
Thank
but
you.
it does require the
Okay.
board's approval.
Sorry about that. Any other comments or questions? All those in favor? Opposed, if any? That's carried. Thank you. Information? Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. So before you is information report from Housing Facilities Manager. It outlines both the operating and capital tenders that have been awarded since Tony's previous report in September. And additionally, he has highlighted some unanticipated operating expenses. Unfortunately, we have had some infestations of bed bugs. They are being managed, and Tony is finding really good success with the new treatment method that we're using, which is a newer technology using heat. And so, confident that we'll move through to resolution on that. I'm happy to take any questions if you have them.
Questions, comments? Hearing none. Next meeting, January 7th, 2015. 16, sorry. Little typo, yeah. Mover and seconder to adjourn. Janice, Paul, all those in favor? Opposed, if any? That's carried. Thank you.